We're going to talk about our handheld trimmer, Shrubber. Let me just tell you, I really wanted to make this my pick because I love these things. I've got a bunch of shrubs in front of my picture window in the front yard, and the only way to really be able to trim them is with a Shrubber, right? Because I don't want to get out there and have to, I'm not going to use my handheld saw. I don't need to do that. I want a manicure. So we're doing an HSN deal price of $59.95. Comes with a 2-year warranty. This is 24 volt, so even more powerful than our blower. This is 24 volt. This is gonna enable you to get that manicured look, Bobby, on your shrubs, on your hedges, whatever it is. And it's a fraction of the size of the big jumbo one, which, by the way, I own and I haven't used for 2 years. I use my handheld. This is just a little bit more convenient. Probably even I would go so far as to say a lot more convenient because it's so lightweight. What is it, a couple pounds? I think 4 pounds without the battery, about 5 pounds with the battery. So you can see it's our same 24 volt lithium ion technology built into the battery. How does it operate? If you just get this home and you squeeze the trigger, it won't operate like that. Just like our other Sunjo tools, you have to squeeze the safety, then engage it, then I'll come over here and I'll just do a little bit. Then you can get down to business and you can go up at I think they say 15-degree angle like that. You could go across it. I'll be honest, when I'm at home, I get a little crazy with it. I start doing this number. That's just me. I'm not saying you should do that. I just like to have fun with it and pretend I'm a Picasso. I feel like I'm at Disney. I'm doing the topiaries at Disney World. That's what I feel like. But listen, it's one-handed trimming. Let me show everybody what a lot of you maybe had. And I had one of these as well. You got the big guy down there? This is the plug-in. You have to have an extension cord with this guy. I actually have one of these at my house. I have not used it in a couple of years. It's bulky. It's really hard to control. If you're trying to manicure, you're not going to do this. Is just for doing like the tops of giant 30-foot hedges. This is a landscaper's tool. You don't need this, okay? And you have to have the cord. And by the way, I have cut 2 different cords. I actually did it in a 2-week span. Not in my house where I'm at now. When I first moved here, because I didn't see the cord in the bushes and I cut right through it. Especially if you use a green cord. I think we got a yellow one down there. You can see it's still, I've cut through a bright orange one before. Look at this. This is one-handed. It's not scary. My hand is tucked underneath, okay? I don't have to worry about pulling the cord and possibly hurting myself. And now, to Bobby's point, I can do the exact beautiful manicuring. Look at how it's like giving a haircut. I can go over the top, all right? Just like that. I can go up or down. It's better to kind of go up and go with the plants, but you're able to get that really, really manicured. I'll get that guy right there and a little bit of this guy right here. And again, all I'm doing is just following the contour of the plant, and that's it. Sunjo battery, we already talk about those, right? There it is. So if I want to check my power, I hit the button. Whoops, there you are. You can see it right there. All right, if I want to remove the battery, all I do is pull the battery out. That's where you charge it. There's a little hole in the top, and you get the cord. Pop it back in, double safety. I mean, it couldn't be any, it's 59 bucks. If you've got any hedges, the battery price. The batteries are like $79. For the green, I think these come with the gray on this particular model, but about 50 depending. About 50 to 70 bucks. You're getting a Shrubber, and it's not a scary tool at all. It's easy. No, it's absolutely not scary at all. Like I said, it's easy to use. You just pop in the battery, and I'll just keep it still there to show the blade, because I wanted to bring your attention to this. See how fast it's moving? It's cutting efficiently in both directions. So as it goes up and as it comes back down, it's cutting. Kind of like I think Guy you mentioned, like almost like a reciprocating saw, that movement of back and forth. And if you're looking at this, you're wondering how big is the blade? It's 7 inches. So it's just that nice amount. Not a huge long guy that you can only balance to get the top of your shrubs like that. But no, with this, to Guy's point, you can definitely start working at Disney with this skill level because you're fast, you're lightweight, you're efficient. I don't have to worry about anything bending down. I just get it whatever angle and that quickly. Look at that guy. Shrubbing, you want to have shrubbing tip 101? You ready for shrubbing? Dan, you know this. I always either put with the hand that I'm holding it in, put the other hand behind my back, or I put it in my pocket. I never have my hand around this. I always, first of all, you don't need 2 hands, but I usually just keep my hand in my pocket and do that, because what you don't want to do is grab branches and trim them. That's not, you don't need to. So either put your one hand behind your back and just do that easy trimming like Bobby was showing us before. And it'll get you in the habit of not having your hands around a tool. It's just something I've always tried to do with any of my handheld tools. And the whole idea is you should be able to do it with one hand. It only weighs a few pounds. It's easy to operate. It's easy to change out the battery, pop the battery out. By the way, I was wrong on this one. This is the 2.5 amp battery. So this one is about 40 bucks just for the battery. So you're getting this great tool, and you're getting something that you're really gonna use, and you're not gonna be, again, intimidated.
Yeah, I would say you'd probably use this second to the blower. I mean, the blower was my number one. I use it every day. This one,
leaf
probably
blower
on
first, yeah.
Leaf blower first. You know, the weed whacker and this guy probably second or
third. The handheld chainsaw that I got from you.
And then I could go on here.
Well, that's what I'm saying, because we just had one from Carrie. It's a different brand.
Yep,
and
that's
they're all
great too.
And we have 2 or 3 brands. By the way, that did sell out. But I have the Sunjo one. Dude, I use that thing all the time.
I know you love the saw.
Oh my, you all know which I love. Oh, by the way, I will be saying hi to all my Facebook friends in a sec, but 5 minutes left. If you want one of these, I would grab it. This would be one that you'd have, and it would be a really cool, affordable luxury to be able to have.
It's definitely affordable
at
this price point. And I'm just showing you a tight in hand there of the branch. I don't know if we can get it right there, so to speak. It's 0.3 inches in diameter. So that's how thick you can get as far as what you're cutting with is. But again, any angle, I think they say 15% kind of going up like that at a nice angle, going around it. You saw how thick and big this was at the beginning. I'm kind of getting down to the nitty gritty over here on my side, guy. I don't have much left to demo with, but you can see, I like your idea. Put one hand behind your back just so you don't make any mess ups. But again, it's got the safety switch. We always have your safety in mind. So if you just get this and pull the trigger, it's not gonna go. You have to engage the safety, and I'll pull it right there, okay? So you gotta get the safety. There we go, thank you. And then it turns on. The blade length is 7 inches, okay? So that's the length. It's gonna cut 0.3 inches in diameter, but this, to me, guy, is a no-brainer because you can have 1 or 2 in your garage, you can have one in the shed. They're so, at this price, I mean, they are inexpensive. They are lightweight. They're by our great company. I'm proud to represent Sunjo. We've been on, I think, HSN for over 3 years, and we have great items. I'm excited to bring the pressure washer up in a little bit. We're the #1 brand of pressure washers, if that tells you anything about our quality, about our customer service, and Guy can speak to the warranty as well. And you can see we're getting this tool in the hands of some first-time users, and just look how easily they're making their yard work look easy, and that's what you want it to be, because you want it to be fun. And if it's easy, it's fun.
How many times have we talked about that together, right? When we say, you know something? I remember when I first was living on a property and I got a used old lawnmower.
Yeah.
I hated that thing. You know why? I couldn't start it. I'd be out there pulling it 13, 14 times, and I'm like, what the heck? And then when I finally became a grown-up and actually bought my very first lawnmower for my property, and I bought a new one, and it was clean, and it would start every time, and I actually enjoy doing the job.
This is what it's supposed to do.
That's why I love electric, because you don't have to pull start. You don't have to put gas in it.
Right.
You don't have to have some magical, there's no, oh, I have to put this and grease it. All you do is squeeze the trigger, and you're getting the job done. There's no maintenance on them. I mean, from time to time, you may want to clean it off a little bit, wipe it down.
Wipe it down.
Always take the battery off when you're not using it.
75 minutes, Guy, on this with one charge. 75 minutes. That's a huge runtime for a power tool in our Sunjo lineup. That's really good. Click that safety, you start moving around, and I can go over here. I don't have much left on my shrubs over here.
No, we don't want to kill these things.
Yeah, well,
they get the idea.
Yes.
Is that it's a job that will be so much easier when all you have to do is grab and go. You're not looking for an outlet.
No.
Right? You're not looking for a cord or an outlet or an extension cord. You can, and also, you know, some people have property that's pretty expansive, and they have to they'll have to get like a 100-foot extension cord to reach the back of their property.
Sorry to walk behind you.
You'll never have to do that with this. You'll have access, thank you, David. You'll have access to all your property because you're not tethered to anything.
Yeah, this is what we don't want to do when they come back to me. I'll show you, I've got the extension cord. Again, this guy's bigger, it's bulkier, it's more expensive. It's not as well balanced. I mean, it's got a good grip here, but I could kind of just do one way. I'm not going to be going like this and tilting my body and doing all that kind of stuff. And to your point, no gas, and you don't have to worry about a cord. You can only, when you have a tool like this that's corded, you can only go as far as the cord will let you. However, when you have a tool like this, you're not bound, you're not limited to the cord. You don't even have to worry about the gas or pull start or oil or anything. It couldn't be any more simple. You just engage the safety, the blade starts going, it reciprocates back and forth and does all the cutting for you. So you're not out there doing this number. I didn't bring my negative shears, but you're not doing this muscle workout. You know what I'm talking about, those big
I saw a guy in my neighborhood doing that the other day.
Yeah.
He had the old school loppers.
You know what those are good for? Haunted houses. That's about it.
You ever see that commercial where all the chainsaws are hanging and they're like,
Yes.
it goes like,
Yes.
let's go hide with the chainsaws in the
like
garage.
Smart Move in the horror movie, right?
That's hilarious. Listen, you can do this. We try to give tools that we can empower anybody. And I mean, even if you're 60, 70, 80 years old, you may, 90 years old, whatever, you still like to go out and garden. You should be able to have a tool you can handle. That one on the ground is for a professional landscaper or somebody that has 400 feet of hedges. Most of us don't have that. We want to go out, we want to trim our trees, we want to trim our branches, we want to do it cleanly, and we want to do it with as little effort as possible. And that's what you get with this. 814-411 is your item number. Hey, Pat, I bet we can figure out a way to get this for $19.95. You get yourself a brand new HSN credit card today, we'll take $40. This is a perfect item to use it on, right? You get a new card, there's no catches, you just get great treatment, VIP special stuff, and you're gonna get $40 in your account so you can use it on this, get it for $19.95 plus your shipping and handling and tax. If you wanna order it, lickety-split, take a picture of that little thing down there, you'll be good to go, all right?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Bobby is sticking around. We have our pick of the show.
Oh, yeah, I'm excited.
When I come back, we're going to give you all your Easter shout-outs. I can't wait to say hi to everybody. Don't forget to get the garden gloves. I want you to get those as well. We're going to step away, continue to enjoy your Easter.